Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today, well, we're going to be talking about my team and all of the backlash that 2K20 Myteam is getting right now. If you're new to the channel, I always give my honest freaking opinion. I do not hold back. If I say something is wrong, or if I think people are stupid, or whatever, I always speak my thoughts on here, and I have no problem with others doing so, and that's what a lot of people are doing. But I think some of it also is not, like, they're not getting the correct information, which does lead to them being somewhat wrong in what they're saying. But let's just talk about it. Before I do, let me just say this, because I'm sure there's going to be some people watching this that aren't, like, a subscriber to my channel, so maybe they don't know what's going on. They have no clue about anything. So let me just give you a quick little backstory. So I am a 2K YouTuber. I play my team. That's what I do. It's a mode within NBA 2K. Now, there is an upcoming game, NBA 2K20, which obviously still has my team and everything like that, and they dropped a trailer for it recently. My team is a mode where you collect cards and you make fantasy teams. That's what it's always been. When you buy 2K, there's a whole bunch of different modes. There's My Career, where you can create a player, play through like a storyline. There's Park, which is kind of a My Career part, because you can play online with your My Career guys, but there's that. There's Play Now Online, where you can just play like with normal teams. There's Team Up, where you can play with random players on different teams and stuff. There's all sorts of different aspects. And there's even My GM, where you can take a season, trade all the players and teams. You can do that online, offline. And yeah, there's all kinds of different modes. But what I've always played and I've always enjoyed since it first was a thing, and 2K13 was my team. So let's talk about that. And let's talk about this backlash and where it's coming from and why. And again, is it all right? Is it wrong? Who's saying the right stuff, who's saying the wrong stuff, who knows the facts, who doesn't. So let's kind of talk about that. I'm not going to drop names for these guys, but if you just search 2K right now, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find these videos. They're going like really popular on Reddit, and all these like big media outlets are uploading posts about it. Kotaku, all these other sites like Polygon, tons of sites are making big articles, and yeah, a lot of YouTubers are making videos on this kind of stuff. But again, I think I'm one of the only ones who actually has played the My Team mode and played it all the freaking time. So, yeah, I think I have an interesting perspective, because, again, I actually know the mode. Some of these people have absolutely no clue what they're talking about. But let's talk about just the situation. So, they dropped the trailer on, what, did it come out Monday? Yes. And they had even some YouTubers, they had Cash Nasty, they had LSK in it, and they were promoting the My Team mode and all the new features that's come to it. And it's pretty cool. I was really excited for this. I mean, we haven't found any new news for the game, so it's cool. The game comes out in 1 week from today when I'm recording this, probably a little less once you're actually seeing it and I edit it up. So what in this trailer is causing this controversy and backlash from so many people? Well, okay. There was one point in the trailer where they show a slot machine. Yes, a slot machine. Something that you'd find in a casino. Been to casinos before. They're fun, but not really something that I really do in my spare time. Just not interesting to me personally. But they show a slot machine. And a lot of people are pissed about that, because the game is rated E for everyone. That means 3 and up. And people are saying, well, this is promoting, gambling to little kids and all this stuff. And also, this doesn't, follow the guidelines of the rating system. And on that rating system, it actually does say that a game should be rated T for teen if it has simulated gambling, which it describes as any aspect that resembles gambling, even if it doesn't include real currency or virtual currency. So that's exactly what this is, because it does not include real currency. You cannot buy spins or anything like that. And you can't do that with virtual or real life currency. But you do get these from actually playing the game. They are rewards, and a lot of people don't seem to get that. And some, they get it, but they're still upset about it. But if you had been playing the game the past few years, you'd know this is actually a nice aspect for the people who actually play the game, because we weren't getting that many rewards, and now we're getting rewards and this on top of it, which is bonus. That's kind of nice, man. I mean, it's just more free stuff for us for actually playing the game. That's what we want, too. Like, we want less microtransactions, and these are, again, more things that we're not paying for in the game, and you get by just playing the game. Now, look, I know people are probably calling me a shill because I just said that, or the fact that I'm not, like, freaking out and screaming packs and slot machines and all this stuff. But I literally just said I actually agree with some of it. This game should be rated T for teen. If I had a child, I probably wouldn't want them, playing this. I wouldn't want my credit card on the game, where I feel like it's pretty easy to access the in-game purchase. And again, I wouldn't, if I had a child, I wouldn't have the credit card on the game so they could buy stuff and spend money. I know there have been stories of kids spending a whole bunch on parents' credit cards, racking up charges and stuff like that. And yeah, I wouldn't want that happening. Like, I just wouldn't. So, but I also think that's partially on the parents too. But that's just by the game should be rated not E for everyone. It should be T for teen. Because again, this isn't actually real gambling in my opinion. Because real gambling would be you pay $5 for the slot and you could get something that's worth either real currency or virtual currency back. And it's not that. You cannot buy the spins. You can't. If I put money into the game, I can put hundreds of dollars in the game. But if I don't ever play that mode and never play that, what's it called? That triple threat mode, you can never spin that slot machine. So I think it's different. But that's that. So I don't think it should be rated adults only. I think it should be rated T14. And yeah, I don't know. That's just one aspect that people are freaking out about, is that the game's rated E for everyone, and I don't know if that's on the rating company, if they just don't play these games, they don't know. I mean, I do wonder how much they really play these games before rating them, or like, do the companies just like, hey, here's our game, give it a rating, like they send trailers over and say, hey, rate the game. I don't really know, but that's one of the things that people are really freaking out about. And then, again, there are others that some of them are incorrect. And again, just like I said, where people kind of didn't understand that you can only get the spins by playing, people were saying like, oh, you could buy this, you could buy that, when, again, these are things that only can be earned in-game by playing the game. Like, I saw one video and the people were freaking out at the starter pack. Bro, the starter pack you get for free. Like, you just get for turning on the game and clicking on My Team. Like, you don't pay for the starter pack. And people were like, you have to pay for these packs. And some guy was saying, you have to buy the shoes. Well, no, you actually don't. You don't have to put shoes on players. You can play with the cards without shoes and stuff like that. So, a lot of misinformation is being thrown around, which is unfortunate because, like, I am someone who enjoys this mode, and then if they receive a ton of backlash, they're probably going to end up removing something like this slot machine jackpot. And again, that only hurts, I feel like, the players who are actually playing this game mode now, because, yeah, this is something that, again, we actually are looking forward to. As someone who's played this mode day in and day out, I know this is actually a positive. Now, if you can start buying spins or stuff like that, then this is a negative. But it's not that way. And that's why it sucks to see people framing it that way, man. It really does. If you want to frame pack openings as bad and you're spending money to get packs and get all these players, that's fine. I understand that. But that's not what this is. This is different. This is something they're literally giving to you for playing the game. Like, that just kind of irks me, man. I don't know. So there was that, and I watched a video where everybody who, plays My Team is a shill. Anyone who promotes it is a shill. Anyone who makes videos is a shill. I mean, really? I just enjoy doing this, and I always have. I enjoy basketball. I've always enjoyed opening packs, things like this. Like, as a kid, loved Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Loved Pokemon cards. I didn't really play Magic the Gathering, but I know that was the thing. Like, I just always liked card games. Even just normal card games. I like cards. Sports cards, too. I've opened sports cards, too. So, generally, when this mode first came out 6 years ago or 7 years ago, it appealed to me. And back then, there were definitely less microtransactions than there were now. I mean, back then, there was a method for farming VC, so you literally didn't have to buy any packs. So that was kind of nice. Now, obviously, times have changed, and companies have to make money. That's just kind of how it goes, and I understand that. But I also understand you are not forced to open these packs. One video I watched, the guy said, if you don't open these packs, you can't get the rewards, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's not true. They literally show the triple threat prize board in this, and it's 1,000 wins for this incredible Dominique Wilkins, the best card probably in the game when it first comes out on day one. Now, it does take 1,000 games, which is probably about 100 hours of gameplay versus the computer, which, that's pretty boring. So it's a long grind, but you do get other cards and things along the way, which is really nice, and you can use that, again, in other aspects of the mode, but that 1,000 games is 1,000 games no matter what. No matter what, if I spend $1 on the game, to open a pack, it doesn't become $9.99. It doesn't go down. It doesn't change. Like, it's 1,000 no matter what. It's always going to be that. You don't spend any money on it, still 1,000. You spend $2 million, it's still 1,000 games. And if you don't play those 1,000 games, you can never get that card. And you can never get those rewards. So that's why I do find this frustrating, man. Because again, this is trying to... I don't think there were bad intentions behind this. Again, those are people over there working on the game. Like, it's not like they're just like these crazy psychopaths who are like, we must steal all their money. Like, They're just trying to reward the players, and that was the whole point of this blog and this trailer, and it really does stink how this is getting, like, totally flipped around to, like, to you're paying for this, you're doing that, you're being forced to do this, when you could literally just play the game and not spend any money and still have a really fun time. And that's sad to see. And they also called out people like me who do make videos on this mode and 2K and said we were shills and we were sellouts and jokes. They're not paying me. First of all, let's just keep it real. And then people were saying also that, oh, well, they boost all the influencer odds. I don't think they do. If you know me, I have uploaded and opened a lot of packs, and that's because I choose to do it. I like to show you guys how the packs actually are, because they don't disclose the odds, they don't say this, they don't say that, and sometimes they drop packs, and I'm like, wow, these are actually kind of decent. And then sometimes I'm like, wow, these are terrible, you totally shouldn't buy these. And then, again, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, these are terrible, you shouldn't buy these. Like, I never, ever, ever get these boosted juice odds. Like, these are, come on, these are ridiculous, bro. I've opened so many packs, bro. I think that is absolute garbage. I've never seen that. I don't get no boost influencer odds, bro. So, that's kind of crazy. But, I don't know, I guess I'm a shill because I enjoy something, and I know that other people enjoy it, and they enjoy watching me do it, and I try and help them and make the game easier for them by giving them tips, strategies, ideas, and ways to make this grind that it is sometimes. But, I mean, it's a fun grind, but also to try and make it easier so you're not spending, 1,000 hours trying to get a certain card, and you could maybe just get a card that's similar, or you could do this, or you do that to get other cards. So, yeah, I don't know. It is kind of frustrating to see my favorite mode and what I like to do on a daily basis kind of under fire by a lot of people, man. It sucks, and I mean, yeah, I guess that's what's going on right now. So I think this video pretty much covers it. I'm not really sure if there was anything else like I'm supposed to be mentioning here, but yeah, I don't know. That's my honest opinion. Do I think the ratings should be changed? Yes. Do I think that this should be removed from the game? No, I really don't, because we're not paying for spins. I think if that happens, now that should be another discussion, and that needs to get removed. But this is something that is meant to be to reward players for playing the game and actually spending their time on it. Like, literally, the prize wheel, that too, I didn't talk about this, so I guess we're not done. That prize wheel, I saw people freaking out and being like, there's a prize wheel! What the heck? They've always had a prize wheel in my career, too. Like, this has been in the game. Last year was in it. You just log in, every day you get a spin. It's like that, but less. This year, for my team, you only get spins when, A, they give locker codes, and same with the, what's it called? I think the ball drops as well. You get those from locker codes and then playing. But with the daily logins, every day you log in for 7 days, you do that, and then you get one spin on the wheel. Now, people were upset, I guess, that they were showing them get the best cards in the trailer, but they really didn't. When he did the jackpot, he matched up the diamonds in a row, but he doesn't get the diamond card for that. You have to do the pink diamond logos to do that. So he doesn't even get the best reward. On the Steve Nash one, he does get the best reward, and the chances of that are probably pretty slim. But I think they're just trying to show what you could get. They're not. They've said it's a slim chance for that, and even when there's still good prizes on that wheel that you get for literally just logging into the game, bro. They didn't have this stuff last year. They didn't have it where I could just, hey, click, 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 I'm in the game, and boom, I get some free stuff. So, as a player, an actual player, I'm like, bro, it's really not that bad. Now, if you want to say this promotes gambling and all other kind of stuff, I already said I understand that, but I do think at some point you have to say, well, maybe it's not exactly that, because you're not actually spending money on these. You can't purchase these. You can only get them from actually playing the game. So you do have to see both sides of it, and that's all I want people to do, is know all the facts, see all the sides before they come to a judgment and start screaming and say, hey, you're a sellout and all this other stuff. And it's crazy to see, like, I made a video yesterday trying to help people by saying, hey, when the game comes out and they give you that free pack and you get to choose between 5 players, here's the reasons why you might want to choose this guy, this guy, or this guy. And I mapped out all the cards that you can get in the game by getting the in-game tokens, which cannot be purchased. In one video by people bashing it said, oh, you can buy tokens and all this stuff, which you can't. Can't do that. So a lot of misinformation going on, and it's crazy to think that just because of that, and these guys have crazy big followings, like way bigger than me. I have almost 400,000 subs, which to some people it's a lot. I think it's a good amount, but I mean, I'm talking like channels with, I saw there was a channel with 3 million subs, and there was one with 1 million subs, and there was lots of big channels, media outlets, and all this stuff. And I don't know if all those guys know all the facts now. Again, I'd be more than welcome to talk to anyone who needs to. You can hit me up on Twitter. I explained a lot of this stuff. And I am always, let's just say this too, always fighting for the typical average consumer to get more out of these games and less microtransactions. I've never said we need more microtransactions. That's never been something I've said. I've never said we need ways to actually gamble. Like, I've always said they should make these games a little bit more accessible. We should get more in-game currency per game. Like, that's always been my methods. I've always said that because I truly believe that, and that's what these videos are about. I'm not being paid by that company. I mean, that'd be cool, but that also wouldn't really fit what I do around here. I just, yeah, I don't know. I give my honest opinion, and even if someone wanted to pay me to give my honest opinion, I'd have no problem with that too. They want to pay me to give my honest opinion, sure, I'd do that, but I'm still going to give my honest opinion. I always will do this. I've always been this way, and yeah, that's never changed. So that's that. Yeah, I always give my honest opinion. I keep it real around here, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully, if you don't understand the situation, now you do. And if you're one of those guys that made a video on it, and again, maybe you disagree with me, that's fine. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion, but I just wanted to make sure everyone knows the facts. And I think as one of the, I don't want to say more popular Myteam YouTubers, but I definitely am, I guess. I think I am one of the guys who knows the in and outs and everything, and I think I can see both sides of this from a company who I think is just trying to reward the players, and then I can also see people saying, well, that looks a lot like gambling. So, yeah, maybe the ratings should be changed. And it'll be interesting to see what actually happens. I really hope it's not that they just remove this and act like it never happened, though. If anything, change the rating. So, that's that. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I want you guys to let me know your honest thoughts in the comment section. I know there are going to be people that just absolutely ignore this, and they're just like, chill, you do this, you do that, you spend tons on these games, all this other stuff. And it's like, yo, you just ignored everything I just said. And this is what you had to say. I'm sure there are going to be people like that, but I'm not going to send any hate to these other YouTubers. That's not the point, man. My point was just to educate and give my honest opinion on this, and I think that's what I've just done. So, yeah, I think this was a pretty good video because of that. But that's that. Yeah, again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. What do you think about this entire situation? Taking into fact everything I said, or even if you just had one thing you wanted to comment on. But I don't know, I like to have a discussion around here, and you can always hit me up on Twitter again if you have any questions about this kind of stuff, or if you're one of those other YouTubers who wants to know more about Myteam. Yeah, because I'm going to be playing Myteam when it comes out, and I'm still going to be doing what I do because I enjoy to do it, and I never will come at someone for their passions and say, you enjoy this? What's wrong with you? Or you enjoy this? Well, fuck you. So I'm never going to say that. Like, if you enjoy something and you want to do what you want to do, as long as you're not hurting others, nothing wrong with it. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. That's it. This was way longer than I thought it was going to be. Thought it was going to be like 10 minutes. I did not manage to wrap it up in 10 minutes, but I needed to keep everything in here. That's just how it goes. Hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, I hope you guys are rocking me. And if you enjoyed the video, or at least like the honesty, give it a thumbs up. Why not? Peace out, man.